Being a UX designer, you never know where you will crash and what will crash on you. Whatever happens, every time there is a new journey, new challenge. And the same happened with me. I crashed into the sea of one of our client financial institute. It was a stormy situation. The project was in the red zone because of multiple escalation. After getting on board and familiar with the situation, I got to know that it was not a single project. There were multiple projects ongoing in the pipeline. So, I was the resource, the single designer for the client requirements. Understanding the requirement was the first challenge for me because I always receive one liner or one link or one just associate with the technical data in the mail as a requirement. And the second challenge is gathering the insights and digging down into the requirement. Connecting dots with different people and with different channels. There were not only multiple but actual 8 to 10 different software applications for different departments and for different processes which were in discussion mode since last 2 years roadmap. Sometimes I was the resource, I was the designer, I was the listener, the digger, the empathizer, the visionary, the driver, the leader, the traveler, the meditator, the mediator, the strategist, the detective, the composer, and many more, while playing different roles. I was knitting a seamless experience for the former employees, medicating the existing workforce for their pains and making peace in stakeholders' minds. Most of us knows the design thinking methodology. Empathize. Define the problem statement. Ideate your concept. And then prototype it. Test your prototype. And finally, publish it. I was also following the same steps, but the same size fits for all never works. So, I altered the process for this client. Creating a seamless automated experience for onboarding to exit process. This was the solution that has been derived from the stories of pains, beliefs, needs, and other struggles of the human workforce. It is difficult to be in other shoes and being neutral at the same time to analyze. Many times you feel the real heat, the real pain. I remember one of the research interviews. Jasmine was her name. She was a resource community manager. Every day she needs to deal with all kind of different resource management requests from different departments and branches from all over the world. It was a very hectic schedule for her because of most of the processes were manual and some are half automated with the help of multiple software subscriptions and tools. Overall tasks and work processes were not at all seamless and easy. For some of the requests and processes, she needs to figure out her own solution on her own and then generate the report suffice the request. There are more people who are working in this manner and facing such issues, but that is not the reason I remember her. One day, She had a medical emergency in her family, and as a manager, she was responsible for resource community. She left early, and that day, pending work was reflected in the overall quarterly impact. It was her emergency, so that was considerable excuse, but the impact was undeniable. Even she was feeling vulnerable because of the medical emergency and the moral responsibilities towards her duty. It resulted in tension about lack of individual performance, ultimately triggering low appraisal and losing the moral and corporate image. A single incident in our life can give a big turn in our life. This was just one incident about the one employee. What if there would be more employees who are facing such kind of issues? What if they are not talking about their issues because of the guilt? What if they are carrying the burden of this every time while working and while being with their families? What do you think? Are they really doing well? Every one of us face such kind of situations in our working life where we strive for managing everything. And this was the moment for me where I realized the true sense of human centered design, helping humans to keep being humans for humans. We started reading the needs between and behind the lines, started ideating, created multiple prototypes, and tested those. It was a team effort. I explained the concept to the team and made sure that everyone should be on the same page. It was amazing. It was just like a musical. The running train, running machine from the manufacturing plant has a particular music beat. Such a way, a team was working to solve the problem harmoniously. We created a seamless user experience for every single internal process and made it speedy and effective for the internal employees. We replaced the manual processes with automation, created the solution handy by targeting different kind of devices so the user can access application softwares from anywhere, everywhere. So employees started performing efficiently to provide a seamless experience to the newcomers. Since last 2 years we were working on this project. Our solution has increased the feasibility and mobility for employees. Because of that, employees are working more efficiently, they feel strong and confident. Trust about the organization has been increased and people are working without tension. Satisfaction level was increased within the employees. Attrition rate has been reduced by 10%. Cost get reduced and revenue increased. Mobility and feasibility permit employees to share their time. We know what we did. We gave one more chance in today's world to carve some more moments with your loved ones. Employees need those moments. We spread the smile on the faces like jasmine. Client was happy with the results and looking ahead to grow business with our organization in upcoming years. 2 projects are in pipeline from the same client. It was a win-win situation for client, for end user, and for our organization. And also, yes, for me too. Now, I can proudly say, I am the innovator, the creator, the human, for human. I am the one. Come, join me. Let's grow together. Let's be the one.